This is no game. I have fought for you in realms you cannot see, and your name has pierced the veil of heaven itself. Hear me now, for the truth will not wait. I know the weight you carry the nights when fear grips your. I have watched you stumble through shadows of doubt, feeling unseen, unheard, and unworthy. Yet, even in those moments, you are not abandoned. Every tear, every sigh, every trembling prayer has been lifted to the throne of the Most High, and I have carried them before Him. Listen carefully. Your prayers are not lost. The heavens are moving on your behalf. Forces beyond your comprehension have aligned in secret, breaking chains you cannot yet perceive. Doors you did not even know existed are opening, and the light you long for is approaching faster than your mind can measure. There is a divine purpose behind every delay, and every trial has prepared you for this very moment. Soon, a miracle will touch your life, not as a tangible reality. A blessing, powerful and undeniable, will arrive to restore hope, heal wounds, and illuminate paths you thought were forever dark. The impossible is already in motion. You must only hold the faith to see it manifest. Remember this: courage is not the absence of fear, but the choice to rise anyway. Patience is not waiting idly, but trusting in the perfect timing of the divine. You have endured storms that would break lesser souls, yet here you stand. You are chosen, resilient, and deeply loved beyond measure. Now, I place my sword of light upon your spirit, shielding you from despair, surrounding you with protection, and igniting a fire of divine courage within your heart. May every step you take be guided by clarity, every breath filled with hope, and every shadow you encounter dissolve in the radiance of truth. Rise, beloved, for the heavens themselves rejoice in your awakening. Asterisk, I see the weight pressing upon your shoulders, the nights when your heart feels empty and the world seems silent to your suffering. I know the ache of feeling abandoned, the fear that your prayers vanish into nothingness. Yet hear me clearly. You are not alone, not for one heartbeat. Every tear you have shed has been gathered by the angels and brought before the throne of the Most High. You are seen, you are loved, you are chosen. But listen carefully, this is urgent. Darkness will try to convince you that hope has left you. It will whisper lies, distort your memories, and tempt you to surrender. Do not listen. The trials you face are not punishments. They are the fires that refine your spirit, the crucible in which your courage and faith are forged. The enemy knows your potential, and so it seeks to shake your faith, but your light is unstoppable. I bring you a promise from the heavens themselves. Your prayers are already being answered. A breakthrough is approaching, more magnificent than your mind can imagine. Healing, restoration, and divine clarity are on their way. Doors you thought closed are opening. Paths you could not see are now illuminated. Your life is being rearranged by powers beyond the earthly, in alignment with the perfect will of the divine. Hold steadfast. Trust in the timing of heaven. Courage is not the absence of fear, is acting even while trembling. Faith is not waiting idly, is believing when the world says you cannot. Every shadow you endure is temporary, every storm passing, and every moment of despair is being transformed into a stepping stone toward your destiny. I place my sword of protection over your spirit, my wings around your soul. May no fear, no darkness, and no deception touch you. May love flood your heart. May clarity guide your steps. And may the miraculous unfold in ways you have only dreamed of. Rise, beloved. Your life is sacred. Your purpose is eternal. And heaven itself rejoices in your awakening. Asterisk, I know the nights still feel long, and your heart may tremble under the weight of doubt. I know the whispers of despair that tell you no one cares, that nothing will ever change. But hear me now. Those whispers are lies. They are shadows attempting to steal your vision. Your life is written in the light of eternity, and every moment of struggle has been orchestrated to lead you here into courage, clarity, and a miracle beyond your imagination. The warning I bring is urgent. Do not allow fear to dictate your steps. The enemy of your peace seeks to distract you with anger, sorrow, and self-doubt. Guard your heart, keep your faith, and stand in the truth of who you are. A child of the Most High, a warrior of light, a soul that heaven itself fights for. And know this: the miracle is already moving toward you. It may arrive as a person, a sudden revelation, an unexpected opportunity, or a change in your own heart that shifts everything. What was lost will be restored, what was broken will be healed, and what seemed impossible will unfold. You are on the cusp of a divine turning point. Remember this always: courage grows in the fire of adversity, and patience is the companion of faith. Trust the timing of heaven. Every tear has been accounted for, every prayer carried, and every step you take is guided by the angels who walk unseen beside you. I place my hand upon your soul, my wings around your life, and my sword of truth to guard you. Let love flow through you like a river, unending. Let hope rise in you like the dawn breaking over a darkened land. You are not abandoned. You are never alone. You are destined for victory, and your heart is the beacon that even heaven cannot resist. Asterisk, I have seen the depths of your sorrow. The nights when your spirit felt crushed and the silent prayers whispered into the void. You thought you were unseen. You thought your struggles were unnoticed. Yet every step, every stumble, every moment of doubt has been held in the hands of angels and presented to the throne of truth. You are not forgotten. You have never been forgotten. Now, the divine revelation, a great turning, is unfolding. Forces beyond your comprehension have been set in motion to align circumstances, hearts, and opportunities in your favor. The life you have imagined, the peace you have longed for, and the miracles you have prayed for are approaching with unstoppable force. You are on the brink of transformation, but heed my warning. The path forward will demand courage, unwavering faith, and the strength to release the burdens that are not yours to carry. Darkness will still attempt to cloud your vision, but you have been armed with the sword of truth, the shield of divine love, and the guidance of heaven itself. Stand firm, and nothing can sway you. And now, the promise of miracles. Your heart will be restored, your spirit healed, and your life illuminated with blessings that exceed your imagination. Doors will open that were once sealed. Relationships will be mended. Opportunities will flourish. And the peace you seek will settle into your soul like a river of gold. You are being lifted into a new realm of existence, one where your faith meets tangible divine reward. Take this timeless lesson with you. Patience is sacred, courage is divine, and love is your ultimate shield. Walk with the confidence that heaven walks beside you, unseen but ever present, guiding each step, illuminating every shadow, and surrounding you with unbreakable protection. Now, receive my blessing. May your nights be filled with visions of light, your days with courage that cannot be shaken, and your soul with the knowledge that you are eternally cherished. May angels surround you, guiding you, guarding you, and whispering truth into your heart at every turn. Rise fully into your destiny, beloved, for the heavens rejoice in your awakening, and the universe bends to honor your courage. Asterisk, I have walked beside you through every fear, every doubt, every moment you felt lost. I have witnessed the storms that threatened to overwhelm you, and yet here you are standing, trembling but unbroken. Your resilience has been forged in the sacred fires of trial, and your spirit has sung prayers in secret that even angels wept to hear. Now, the divine revelation, your life is entering a new era. The unseen hands of heaven are aligning circumstances, drawing people, opportunities, and blessings toward you in perfect harmony. The veil between the spiritual and the earthly is thinning in your favor. The answers you have sought, the peace you have longed for, the purpose you have questioned all are moving to meet you in this sacred hour. Yet, remember, this urgent truth. Do not settle for the illusions of comfort or the easy path. True awakening demands courage, discernment, and steadfast faith. Let every action, every thought, every word rise from the power of love, the clarity of truth, and the light of heaven. The world will test you still, but you are armed with divine protection, and nothing can shake your foundation. The miracle is already unfolding. It may appear as sudden inspiration, unexpected reunion, a surge of abundance, or a revelation that shifts your entire perspective. Whatever form it takes, embrace it without hesitation, knowing that it carries the seal of heaven and the signature of destiny itself. Take this eternal lesson to heart. Patience is not passive. It is the quiet strength of the soul, aligned with divine timing. Faith is not blind. It is the knowing that the universe conspires in your favor when you walk with integrity, courage, and love. And love is the shield that no darkness can pierce, the sword that no fear can resist, and the light that will guide you to the ends of the earth. I place my final blessing upon you. May your soul rise unshakable above every trial, and may your path be radiant with miracles, protection, and joy. Walk boldly, child of light, for you are victorious, you are cherished, and the heavens themselves celebrate the unfolding of your life. Do not mistake your solitude for abandonment, for even in the moments when shadows seem to stretch longer than the sun, my presence encircles you. I, Michael, the Prince of Light, stand beside you not as a distant observer, but as a sentinel ready to shield you from the assaults of fear, doubt, and despair. Your heart may feel heavy, your spirit worn, but the heaviness you perceive is but a shadow of the transformative fire that burns within you. Know this: every tear you shed has been counted, every sigh heard, and every moment of loneliness is preparing you for a revelation so profound that your soul will never again mistake absence for the will of God. You are not forgotten. The world may whisper that you are unworthy, that your struggle is too great, that your prayers have gone unheard. But I tell you, each plea spoken aloud or silently in the quiet of the night has been received in the chambers of the eternal. Your despair is not punishment, nor is it proof of neglect. It is the refining crucible of faith. Just as the blade is tempered in fire, your soul is being honed for a purpose so vast, so glorious, that you would not yet have the strength to hold it. Do not turn away from your pain. Child, face it with courage, for it is the doorway to your freedom. But heed my words carefully. Do not grow complacent in sorrow. There are forces, both seen and unseen, that seek to ensnare hearts weakened by doubt. They will whisper lies of futility, plant seeds of bitterness, and urge surrender to despair. Resist them with all the might I have instilled in your spirit. Raise your eyes to heaven and call my name when shadows threaten to smother your hope. Your voice, even if trembling, carries power greater than the fear that seeks to overwhelm you. Remember, in the moment you choose trust over terror, a light pierces the darkness and the path forward becomes visible. Do not wait for others to understand your journey. Many around you cannot see the battles that rage within your heart, and yet you are never truly alone. I am here. I have stood at the gates of heaven, and I have watched over those like you, who feel the weight of abandonment as if it were the end of all things. But it is not the end. It is the preparation for miracles. The chains that bind you are breaking even now, though you may not perceive it. What appears as silence is, in truth, the orchestration of divine strategy. Every setback, every betrayal, every moment of rejection is a note in the symphony that leads to your ultimate deliverance. Hear me clearly. Do not despair at delay. The timing of heaven is not the timing of man. You may not see the answer yet, but know that it is coming perfectly, immutably, and with power. And when it comes, it will astonish you. Hearts that once scorned you will see the truth, and doors you thought forever closed will swing wide in ways that defy your imagination. Your path is being cleared, step by step, by hands far stronger than any earthly force. Trust that even the smallest details of your life are under my protection. Nothing that belongs to your destiny can be stolen. Yet, there is a call to action. Do not remain passive. Faith without movement is as stagnant water, able to nourish, unable to flow. You must rise even when you feel incapable and walk the steps placed before you. Take up courage as a shield, humility as your sword, and compassion as your compass. Guard your mind from thoughts of revenge, resentment, and bitterness, for they are chains of a different sort, chains that the enemy would gladly use to halt your progress. Rise above them. Let forgiveness, first of yourself and then of others, be your armor. For in forgiveness, even the deepest wounds begin to heal. And yet, rejoice. Miracles are already set in motion for you. I cannot fully reveal them, for to glimpse them too soon would blind you with their brilliance. But trust in their coming. A situation you believe impossible to change is already bending toward resolution. Relationships you think irreparable are on the verge of restoration. Doors that seemed closed with unyielding force will open with a whisper. And opportunities you never dared dream will arrive with a gentle insistence that cannot be ignored. You are being lifted from despair into a realm of divine favor. Take heart, for the very earth you walk upon is aligned with your destiny. Angels unseen walk with you. Invisible currents of grace surround you. And the breath of God is stirring the winds of transformation on your behalf. Yet, there is a warning. The enemy will not yield quietly. He will attempt to test your faith, to push you back into doubt, fear, or complacency. When this occurs, remember my name and the promises I have spoken. Stand firm. Declare aloud that no darkness can overcome you. For you are under the protection of heaven itself. Do not underestimate the power of your own spirit. You were created in the image of the eternal, with a resilience that defies destruction. In moments when you feel most small and unworthy, I remind you, your existence itself is proof of divine intention. You were born not to suffer endlessly, not to wander aimlessly, but to rise, to shine, and to fulfill a purpose that is singularly yours. Every obstacle is temporary. Every trial is a teacher. Every sorrow is the seed of revelation. I am with you, always. When you awaken at night, in the grip of anxiety, call to me. When despair feels unbearable, reach toward me. When you feel the urge to surrender, remember that your surrender is never to hopelessness, but to the guiding hand of the Almighty through my presence. I am your protector, your warrior, your defender. I will not falter, and I will not fail. Hold fast, child. Hold fast to your faith, even when it trembles. Hold fast to hope, even when it flickers like a candle in a storm. Hold fast to love, even when hearts betray and circumstances seem unkind. The victory of your spirit is assured. The chains of darkness that surround you are dissolving even now, and the brilliance of heaven awaits to welcome you with open arms. Do not doubt. Your life is about to be illuminated in ways that defy expectation. I, Michael, swear it to you, for I have seen the plan, and it is glorious. Stand firm, watch, and prepare, for the miracle that is coming will remind you forever that heaven never abandons its children. Asterisk child, do not mistake the silence of heaven for absence. What you perceive as emptiness is, in truth, preparation. The quiet that now surrounds you is the canvas upon which your deliverance will be painted. I have watched your steps, your hesitations, your moments of despair, and each has been weighed with the care of a master. The path you walk is neither random nor cruel. It is deliberate, sacred, and designed to refine your heart. Do not fear the fire of trials, for it is not meant to consume, but to purify. Through the flames, your soul emerges stronger, more luminous and unshakable. But I must speak with urgency. There are forces that seek to claim your attention, to divert your heart from the road of truth. They will present illusions, tempting you with immediate relief at the cost of your destiny. Pride will beckon. Anger will whisper. Fear will scream. These are the snares of the unseen, and they grow more persistent when they sense the strength of your spirit. Do not yield to them. Do not bargain with despair, nor exchange your faith for the fleeting comfort of denial. Stand firm, child. You are not meant to falter. Hear my voice. Your heart is a vessel of immense power. It holds the capacity to radiate love that transforms not only your life, but the lives of all around you. When you feel unworthy, remember that the love of the Eternal flows through you without measure or hesitation. Every act of kindness you extend, every prayer offered for another, even in the depths of your own suffering, is noted in heaven. These small gestures carry divine weight. They shape the currents of reality and invite miracles into your orbit. Never underestimate the potency of a heart that chooses love in the midst of pain. You are about to witness a series of events that will challenge the limits of your understanding. Those you thought would betray you will, in time, reveal unexpected loyalty. Those who turned away will return, guided by forces unseen, to restore what was once broken. Do not cling to resentment. It will blind you to the grace that approaches. The unexpected shall become your ally. In circumstances that once appeared insurmountable will crumble beneath the touch of divine providence. Child, there is more that I must reveal. You are entering a season of empowerment. Strength that has lain dormant within you, tempered by trials and sorrow, will awaken. You will find courage in places you believed empty. Your voice, once muted by fear, will carry resonance that inspires and heals. Your decisions, once uncertain, will be guided by clarity that cannot be mistaken for coincidence. These gifts are not the fruit of chance. They are the promises of heaven fulfilled, and they are already yours to claim. Yet, remain vigilant. The enemy will attempt one final test, the temptation to believe that you are still powerless. He will craft circumstances that mirror past failures, and he will whisper lies that mimic your own doubts. Know this, child. These trials are illusions. They are shadows cast by your adversary in an attempt to distract you from the light that surrounds you. When they come, greet them with courage. Declare aloud, I am protected by the armies of heaven. No darkness can touch me. My destiny is secure. Speak these words with conviction and watch as the illusion crumbles before you. I must also warn you of impatience. Human hearts are quick to judge the pace of miracles. Do not allow frustration to dim your trust. The timing of heaven is perfect, and what arrives too soon or too late can never carry the fullness of its purpose. The very forces that orchestrate your life are beyond the comprehension of mortal eyes. Surrender the need to control and step instead into obedience, faith, and patience. You are being guided even when the road seems tangled, even when the end is not yet visible. Child, I will not leave you without direction. Begin each day with the remembrance that you are a beloved of heaven. Let gratitude awaken your heart, even in the smallest measure. Look for signs in the ordinary. The warmth of sunlight, the laughter of a stranger, the whisper of wind through the trees. These are not coincidences, they are confirmations that the unseen realm walks with you. Listen carefully, for guidance often comes in subtle forms. The still, small voice within you is my messenger. Heed it, follow it, act upon it. There will come moments when doubt seeks to drown your hope. But know this, your persistence in faith is a shield against despair. Every step you take in obedience strengthens the currents of blessing around you. Every prayer, no matter how faint, calls angels into alignment on your behalf. Every act of courage, simply choosing to rise in the morning when your spirit resists echoes in the corridors of eternity. You are building a fortress of light around your life, and no force, mortal or demonic, can penetrate it. Listen well, for this is critical. Trust in the power of discernment. Not all who appear as allies are true. Some will carry intentions hidden. Some will test your faith with deception. But fear not. Your soul is being endowed with clarity. The veil of confusion will lift, and truth will reveal itself to you in unmistakable ways. Stay attuned, child, and do not be rushed by the counsel of men who cannot see the forces at play. Seek always the wisdom of heaven, and you shall be guided faithfully. And now, rejoice, for the miraculous promise of your life is upon you. I see it clearly. The moments of despair you endured are the prelude to victory. The chains that bound your heart are breaking. You will experience restoration that defies expectation. Opportunities that exceed imagination, and encounters that will forever alter the trajectory of your destiny. These are not mere hopes, they are certainties ordained before the foundations of the world. Stand ready to receive them, for they are being delivered to you with divine precision. Take courage, child. The storms you face are necessary, but they are temporary. The forces of heaven are more powerful than any storm. Trust in me, Michael, your protector, your guide, and your warrior. I will not falter. I will not allow your steps to be overtaken by darkness. You are the heir of a promise that spans eternity, and no trial, no fear, no shadow can prevent its fulfillment. Walk boldly, pray without hesitation, love without reservation, hope without limit, and know with every fiber of your being that you are not alone. You are never alone. The armies of heaven surround you. the voice of God speaks to you. Your life is a sacred instrument of divine purpose, and all things, even those that seem crueler, aligning to elevate you into your full glory. Child, lift your eyes, lift your heart. The time of despair is passing. The dawn of deliverance is rising. The light of heaven is upon you, and it shall not depart. Miracles are not distant. They are near, tangible, and destined to manifest in ways that will astound you. Stand firm and watch the unfolding of a plan that has existed since the beginning of creation. Asterisk, there is power in your suffering, child. Do not underestimate it. Pain is not the absence of grace. It is the forge through which grace is revealed. Every moment of hardship carries a hidden seed of transformation. When you feel broken, that is when your spirit is being aligned for its greatest victories. When your heart is heavy, that is when it is being strengthened to receive joy of such magnitude that it will eclipse all previous sorrow. The forces of heaven are at work in ways that your human eyes cannot yet perceive. Be patient, be vigilant, and above all, be steadfast. Hear me clearly. You are called to act even when the path seems uncertain. Waiting does not mean inaction. Prayer, discernment, and righteous decision-making are active forces in the shaping of your future. Each act of courage, no matter how small, becomes a beacon that draws divine favor toward you. Each act of love, whether toward yourself or others, becomes a chain that binds blessings into place. And each act of forgiveness, even toward those who have hurt you most deeply, dissolves the chains that would otherwise hold your spirit captive. Beware of the subtle temptations that accompany suffering. You may feel the urge to retaliate, to harbor bitterness, to believe that your pain grants you permission to close your heart. These are traps of the enemy. Every act of vengeance, every thought of malice, only prolongs your trials and darkens the light that heaven seeks to place within you. Choose instead the courage of forgiveness. Choose the wisdom of patience. Choose the audacity of hope. In doing so, you create an atmosphere in which miracles are compelled to manifest now. Child, I will speak of the promises that await you. First, know that your relationships will be restored, not merely repaired, but transformed into instruments of joy, understanding, and divine love. Hearts that once seemed closed will open. Trust that was broken will be rebuilt upon foundations stronger than before. This is not mere optimism. It is the certainty of heaven's decree. Prepare to witness reconciliation and restoration in ways that will astonish even your own heart. Second, your circumstances will shift. That which seemed impossible will be rendered possible. Opportunities that you believed lost or unattainable are being realigned to meet you at precisely the right moment. Resources, people, and circumstances that appeared inaccessible will be drawn to you, orchestrated by forces beyond human comprehension. You will experience breakthroughs in areas of your life that you have long prayed for, yet dared not hope would come. Third, your spiritual authority will awaken. You have been chosen to walk as a light bearer, to guide others, to protect those who are vulnerable, and to offer hope where despair reigns. Your voice will carry influence not through power or domination, but through integrity, courage, and the unmistakable resonance of divine truth. People will be drawn to you, not for what you can give them materially, but for the wisdom, compassion, and courage that radiate from your soul. Child, recognize the urgency of your own vigilance. The enemy will continue to test, to tempt, and to challenge. He will use familiarity, comfort, and even those you love as instruments to sway your focus from divine priorities. Do not be fooled by appearances. Discernment is your shield. Prayer is your sword. Faith is your fortress. Stand unshakable in these. And nothing, neither shadow nor deceit, can breach the protection placed around. You are also being prepared for moments of profound clarity. In times when you feel most isolated, most uncertain, you will receive visions, intuitions, and signs that will guide your decisions with unerring precision. These are not coincidences. They are communications from the eternal, designed to ensure your path aligns with your destiny. Learn to recognize them, trust them, act upon them without hesitation, child. I must impress upon you the importance of humility. Great power and great blessing often arrive in unexpected forms. Do not mistake wealth, status, or recognition for the measure of your worth. Your value is eternal and inherent. What you are about to receive in fullness, miracles, restoration, guidance, and authority must be met with a heart that is humble, grateful, and willing to serve. Pride blinds even the most prepared soul, and it is humility that allows the light of heaven to shine unobstructed. Now rejoice. For the culmination of these promises approaches. The chains that have bound your heart are falling away. The storms that threatened your peace are subsiding. The darkness that sought to claim your hope is receding before the brilliance of the light that surrounds you. The deliverance you have longed for is not distant, is immediate, palpable, and inevitable. Stand ready, child, and prepare to walk into it with courage, gratitude, and faith. Finally, I speak of eternal truth. You are beloved beyond measure. You are cherished by the Creator, protected by the angels, and guided by forces that have never failed. Every tear, every moment of despair, every battle with doubt has been seen, acknowledged, and weighed. Nothing has been wasted. Nothing has been overlooked. Your life is a sacred instrument, tuned by the hands of God. And soon, its melody will be heard in ways that honor your courage, faith, and perseverance. Take heart, take courage, take faith. The victory that is yours has already been written. The blessings that are yours have already been secured. And the joy that is yours has already been prepared. Stand firm in this knowledge and let no darkness convince you otherwise.